all we have the news is the proteins. We're going to talk all about the proteins today. Kicking off with, we have a brand new product at FF. It is called Amino Code, and it is fantabulous. What is Amino Code? So it is an EAA plus BCAA blend.
What does that even mean?
What is that?
Essential amino acids and branched chain amino acids.
What are amino acids?
They are the building blocks of protein. You have to have, to make it a complete protein, you have to have a certain amount of
How
them.
many?
21.
A complete protein?
Aren't they 20?
How many essential amino acids are
There's
there?
21.
Yeah, they're not all essential though.
I thought 21 was
Only
the
9
essential.
are essential, I'm pretty sure. We'll Google it.
21.
We'll Google it. But amino acids. So you can think about amino acids as protein is the house, right? Amino acids are all the building blocks to build your house. It's the concrete, it's the wood, it's the light switches, it's the... you wouldn't need a couch, I guess, to build a house, but that would make it more of a home. How many essential amino acids are there?
I'm not getting really good information right now.
10.
It says 10.
All right, we're close. So 10 essential amino acids. Essential meaning you have to ingest them from nature, from your food, in order for your body to utilize them.
But then the other ones, your body can take what you eat and rearrange the molecules and make them into the other ones.
Ducks.
Wax.
So basically, all right, essential amino acids and branched chain amino acids. So branched chain amino acids were all the rage for a while.
Oh, BCAA,
All
so
the
hard,
rage,
baby.
especially for people that are wanting to build muscle. And then after we've done more and more research, we found out that essential amino acids are probably more important than branched chain amino acids. So we put them together into a product. So the challenging part with essential amino acids...
Why is this not our product? Why did you
I don't
not
have
create
that knowledge. This is so good.
It is.
Like it tastes... So here's the issue with most branched chain amino acids or essential amino
They
acids.
put so much crap in them.
Because alone they would taste like crap. And so usually they add artificial colors and sweeteners and all these kind of
Oh my
things
gosh,
to make
like
them taste
literally so much stuff that I would tell you not to eat.
So I'm always on the lookout for products that are done really, really, really well. And I actually know the guy that created this product. I ran into him at a conference and we got to talking. And that's one of the reasons we started to carry this, because personally I wanted some essential amino acids in my own life. And I figure if I want it in my own life, I might as well bring it here so you guys can take advantage of it too. And the side effect of this stuff is they taste really, really, really
The
good.
side effect?
Like, you don't take amino acids to like make things taste good, but you could because they taste that good.
This is actually nice to just drink. But like they use vegetable juice, specifically beet, to color it. Like, so it's using beets to color it. It's sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. It only has 3 carbs and 0 grams of sugar.
So it's pretty sweet, and at the end of the day, it tastes good. So not only is it clean, but it tastes good.
Hey, does this flavor taste good?
Raspberry lemonade, for me personally, would be my 3rd favorite flavor. I would really like it, but
I haven't tried this one.
so we've got 3 different flavors.
Okay.
We've got dragonberry. Okay, according to Jason, this is the most popular one,
Raspberry lemonade.
which he says is the 2nd most popular, and then sour candy, which is probably my new favorite.
Oh my gosh, Trevor got it the other day and we all were drinking it. It is so awesome. And I used to take a ton of BCAAs and I stopped because the ingredients are so bad, but I used to take one that was Sour Patch Kids, and this is better.
It's pretty, and so the cool thing, so I'm experimenting with my children taking essential amino acids because it's something sweet that they can take, and it's going to be great for them. So we're playing with that. We're playing with some flavors right now. But pretty
Mix
much
the flavors.
That might be
Kids.
Maybe.
It's like when you used to put soda in all the different soda streams.
Suicide.
Is that what it's? I don't know.
So the other thing is we will have these. We'll have some samples around all week. So you can feel free to just take some and put it with the water.
It is 2 scoops for a full serving. The servings aren't listed on the bottle, but 2 scoops is a full serving.
Yeah, it tastes really, really good. That's first and foremost. So you could even use it as hey, I need something a little bit sweet.
It's gonna be a great midday. You want some sugar? You need a little pick me up. It's gonna be a great option for that.
There's not caffeine or anything like that in it, but it does have that sweet taste. So the other thing that we should probably talk about with essential amino acids is who should take them, why we should take them, why they're important.
Everybody.
So at the end of the day, it's protein. That's what it is. But it's protein into its simplest form, which is amino acids, which means that with essential amino acids, your body doesn't actually have to digest it
Yeah,
because
so
it's already broken down.
protein is also very hard to break down. As we age, we decrease how much stomach acid we have, and stomach acid needs to be there to break down protein. So if you are an older adult and you're trying to get more protein consumption, this is going to be a great way for you to consume it.
Or even if you have any issues with protein, like let's say whey just doesn't sit well with you, or plant proteins don't sit well with you, you get bloated, or you just kind of feel like overall just not the best.
Or just any kind of digestive distress. Like
Right.
that could be one way or the other. Like those are both like going to be a good option for this. It is also, because it tastes good, it's going to be a lot easier to eat drink at different times.
Yep.
I feel like with a protein, like to have a whey shake, like ain't nobody mixing water and protein. It's awful. Like
No.
Like so you need to blend a shake and you need to
Yeah.
do all this stuff. Like this is a simple like I can keep this canister in my purse, or I can put it in a little small container and I have it in my purse, and I can just put it in a bottle of water if I buy it at a gas station. Like
Right.
it's super easy.
And another reason to do essential amino acids over whey, and like one isn't necessarily better than the other, it's just like how do we pick the right one for the right situation. Another reason is for like endurance athletes. So muscle wasting is something that happens with long distance races. I say long duration races. And so by having amino acids floating around in our bloodstream, our body can pull those rather than breaking down muscle to get some amino acids. So if you are participating in really long endurance events, it can be a great addition to that. And then weight loss. Everybody's favorite is weight loss. So we know that protein consumption is really, really, really important for weight loss. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But with whey comes more calories. So I've actually have some whey here. This is the whey we carry, super clean, grass-fed whey here at FF. It has about 120 calories, right, per serving. The essential amino acids has 30. So a fourth of the amount of calories. So if you are working on weight loss, remember weight loss is calorie. We need to get more calories, less calories in, more calories out. We need to
You
reduce
almost
our,
said that wrong. I got real nervous.
we need to reduce our calorie intake, right? So then doing an essential amino acid product would be better than a whey product. So we're getting amino acids, we're getting the recovery from workouts, but we're not getting the extra calories.
Also with whey, like I said, like you're making a shake, and if you're trying to lose weight, like it is so easy to turn your protein shake into a milkshake and like rack in the extra calories. Like I use coconut milk, or I'll use avocado to make it creamy, and now we're significantly adding like 200, 300 more calories to a shake that we were trying to do to help us curb cravings and eat less.
Right. So just to kind of review, essential amino acids are great anytime. They're great right before a workout. I actually like to sip on them during a workout because they aren't digested. You're not going to have the digestive distress that you might have from whey. And so they can be sipped. I like before and during. That way it's in my system as the workout's happening, and then it's there. Whey is probably going to be better for, let's say you're making a shake. Let's say you're doing some strawberries and some whey, maybe some spinach, maybe you're adding some nuts and that kind of, you're trying to create a meal, right, out of it, rather than having the recovery standpoint. And so if you don't have access to anything, whey is great as a recovery tool.
And it's great to use as a meal as well. Like a whey shake can be a meal. If you're adding a veggie to it, you're putting some fruit in it, you're using a good quality fat. And I love to see people when they make shakes like that to actually eat them with a spoon. I top mine with like nuts or seeds and stuff, so I actually do have to spoon them and chew it.
Yep.
Just because it's going to help your digestion, and if you are trying to lose weight, you're actually probably going to feel more satisfied by eating it with a spoon. So make them a little thicker.
Right. I think that's great, and we'll talk about that in the kind of later
sorry,
part
I
of
got
the
too
show.
excited.
You're getting into it. The other thing, and the thing we didn't really talk about too, is inflammation. So if you are typically someone that is maybe chronically inflamed, whether it's lifestyle, whether it's diet, yada, 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 essential amino acids would be a better solution than whey, because whey has a slight inflammatory effect to it. Not that inflammation is a bad thing, but too much inflammation is a bad thing. So that's where essential amino acids can be a way for you to get the recovery.
One of the things that's really nice, normally whey can be inflammatory. Luckily for us, we do carry a grass-fed, grass-finished whey protein, so that the inflammation is going to be less. But if you are still noticing a problem, then I would definitely make the switch, because I think that's an important thing to say. Like, sourcing matters so much. Like, I talk to people about inflammation a lot, and like they don't eat any, like no dairy, no gluten, no, like all of the big inflammatories are out there, and then I'm talking to them about like how they get their beef, and I then go, Well, grass-fed, great. Grass finished might be a good swap, or remove beef maybe for a little bit and see if it gets better, because it can sometimes be not what you're eating, but what the animal itself is eating too.
Right.
So like that is really deep for you today.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, essential amino acids, whey protein, all that kind of stuff, post it in the comments and make sure you tag us so that we see it. And then we'll kind of go from there.